Welcome into Halls, Tennessee on this Friday night. We are right about 30 minutes. You see there on your clock there, just under 30 minutes there till the tip-off of tonight's action. Actually, it will be the announcing of the starting lineups. And I'm sitting alongside my son tonight, and Matthew has come to run the camera this evening for me. Pretty good camera operator. Matthew, you've been to a Vikings game already this year, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they win that game?
Yeah.
Do you remember who they were playing? Probably not, do you? You were there for the Skittles and hot dogs. We know. Yeah. Oh, my. This is my 7-year-old son. Hard to believe you're already 7, dude. And he just turned 7 on December 31st. And so we're hanging out tonight, just dad and son. Going to call a ball game with you. Thank you for being on with us tonight on this Friday night. We want to say a great big thank you to the sponsors on your screen. AA Bail Bonding. They are statewide bail bonds with Tammy Porter, Margaret Patrick Graves, who is a Humboldt High School class of 1981 graduate. And then also Baskerville Funeral Home. Thank you for making sure this game went on the air. We have a couple of interviews to get to tonight in the postgame show. We talked to Stefan Shivers on Monday of this past week and talked to him about the festivities that took place a week ago a week ago tonight. And so we're going to talk to him here in just a moment. I'm going to play that interview, and then we will also have Fred Moore as well as Coach Ronald Abernathy. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News On Demand. And up next, here is the interview that we had with Mr. Stefan. And we're sitting down today with junior Stefan Shivers, who was just awarded on a Thursday night of last week the 1,000-point ball that they gave to you in commemoration of that 1,000 points that you've reached in your Viking career. And, Stefan, that's quite an accomplishment, thinking that, this is just your junior season. You've also got over 500 rebounds. What was going through your mind when they told you finally you'd reach these accomplishments?
Just the best feeling ever, something that I've been waiting on and wanting to reach. That's one of my goals for this year.
And a lot of people right now, I know you're getting a lot of football attention, but these stats are not anything for anybody to look beyond by anything. You've gotten actually to start as a freshman, which has actually helped you obviously make those adjustments. But, man, this last week, you guys finished up undefeated in the district. Got your eyes set on tournament play, looking forward to who you're going to get to play on Thursday of this coming week. But what do you think has been the biggest part of you being able to reach that 1,000-point goal? Like, what part of your game has helped you the most?
Really, it come from my teammates. It can't be done without them. So them passing me the ball and me getting their rebounds, it come from them. Now,
learning how to rebound. That don't just happen. I've seen tall guys and still not be able to rebound. And I watched one in junior high the other night, 6'5", but he struggled getting the ball. And it may have just been our players were playing really well. They actually played our junior high team the other night. But what is key? If somebody's watching this game, let's just say it's a young 5th, 6th grader that's about to come into junior high basketball, what is key for them in learning how to box out and get that rebound?
You just got to put a body on them and jump.
Okay.
Keep them behind you.
Now, one thing I see that you've grown in this year, too, is you've not gotten into foul trouble as much this year. Last year, quite a bit of time was spent on the bench, because you get into early foul trouble. We've had a few games, but every good player has that. What is key there? What's kind of helped you turn the page on the foul situation?
Just learn to settle down and play basketball for real.
Learning which sport you're playing. Some things are allowed in football, which you can't. Yeah. Man, I know you had some family that was here on Thursday night to commemorate the 1,000 points, and you've got a lot going on in your young life here heading into the district tournament. I know you guys are waiting to see the results between, I've got it here, West Carroll and Bradford. Both of these teams, you guys swept in the regular season, but I'm pretty sure you're hearing it from coaching staffs. You're 0-0 at this point. It's one and done. If you have a bad game and you get beat, man, that would be a major disappointment. What is your focus going into the district tournament to make sure that you don't come out of there with a very disappointing end to the season?
We just keeping the main thing. Just we know our goal, so we know what we're trying to get to.
Is there talk among you guys, and I know Coach said it's probably mostly in their heads, but he has heard a little bit of the talk. But when you were playing that final game, you had 2 seniors on your team. I know Tamara Patterson on the girls, but on your team you had Carnell Allen, Fred Moore. Both of those guys played their final home game in the regular season here in the arena. Was there any conversation among the players about, hey, we got to do this for them?
Yes, it was, because it was their senior night. You only get one of those.
Yeah. So do you think that kind of played into the motivation of that? You guys played lights out Thursday night.
Yes, sir. I think it did. We actually played team ball.
Yeah, definitely so. And to see those, I call them depth players. I try not to call them bench players. That kind of has a negative sound to it. I call them depth players. And me and Coach was talking about this a while ago. Going into the district tournament, how beneficial that is. Let's just say that in the unfortunate circumstance you get into foul trouble, there's somebody like a Tobias Bell. There's somebody like Tyon Campbell and some of these others. Cavante Wedley come off the bench, and now all of a sudden he's hitting 3-point shots, and he's becoming somebody they have to respect.
Yes, sir.
They can't look beyond just the starting 5. What does that make you feel like as a player, that you've got people there that's got your back?
So we got people that's going to work, and I'm glad that we have a bench that'll get in and play just as hard as the first 5.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congratulations on the 1,000 points. That's nothing to look past this season. 500 rebounds already in your career. Man, I look forward to seeing even what your senior year looks like. This is incredible. But good luck in the district tournament, and we look forward to having you back on.
Thank you.
That was Mr. Stefan Shivers there before the game tonight. We played the interview with Mr. Shivers that we took on Monday. 1,000 points in his junior year, and quite an accomplishment there. We're going to play another interview. This one is Mr. Fred Moore. Mr. Fred Moore, he is in his senior year reaching 1,000 points. However, it's kind of like Stefan in that he only played 3 years. He did sit out his 10th grade year. So coming up next, here's the interview with Mr. Fred Moore and talking about senior night and 1,000 points. We're sitting alongside here now the senior guard, Fred Moore, who has had an incredible, really couple of seasons, a kind of breakout your junior year as well as going into the senior year, and was able to get a commemorative ball the other night of 1,000 points. And, Fred, for you not to have played basketball in your 10th grade year, that is quite an accomplishment. What was going through your mind when they told you? Well, let's first off, who told you when you reached that 1,000 points?
Coach Ingram.
Coach Ingram. All right. I'm going to let you pull that. If you could pull that mic up just a little bit closer there, that'll work probably a lot better for us. So Coach Ingram told you what was going through your mind. Did you expect that, or had you kind of been keeping up with something on the side?
I expected it.
Yeah. Been quite a year. Now, I don't remember last year. There is an element of your game that has kind of shown more this year, and you may have had it last year and I didn't notice it, but when did the dunk become part of kind of Fred Moore's game?
I had it a little bit last year, but this year it started standing out.
Yeah.
I became more consistent with it.
Sure. And obviously I know that you get the same 2 points whether it's laying it up or dunking, but there's just something different obviously for the player itself, and I know that's a lot of fun in the game. Man, senior night, the 1,000 point commemorative night, you came out firing. That first quarter, you totaled 11 of your 17 points in that first quarter. Just a little extra motivation that night with it being senior night and all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Had a lot of family here as well.
A lot.
What's the farthest you think a family member came?
Maybe about 3-4 hours.
3 or 4 hours away. Wow, that's amazing. Well, we are heading into district play. This is your senior season. Do you approach the district a little different this year than you did last year? And if so, how do you approach it?
I don't approach it different. Last year I took it very serious, and I feel like I stood out around that time.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was very important.
Sure. District 13 has got a lot of good teams, but you all have really, really rose to the top this year, being undefeated. And obviously now going into the district tournament, the record's kind of reset. And it doesn't matter if you were 10-0. If you go into game one and you lay an egg, it's just that would be a terrible way to end the senior season. And I know you guys are really, really focused on this team. You're going to be either playing Bradford or West Carroll. Do you go to the game and watch the game, or is that just totally out of your mind? You're just focused on your game right now.
I'm just focusing on mine.
Yeah.
I feel like we should know what we're coming up against because we played them.
Sure.
We should know what we're getting into.
Sure. Senior year, you have to balance a lot of distractions around. Obviously, having the kind of seasons you've had the last 2 years, going to the state tournament last year, we've got it in our sights this year. That's obviously where we're wanting to get back to. What did it feel like? I know it couldn't have felt good. You made it to the tournament, but I could see it in you and Stefan and Kendrick and all those guys. When you walked on that big court, there's nothing that really prepares you for that moment. And then to lose that game, how do you use that as motivation coming into this season?
It's like going into last season, we were really the underdogs. Nobody expected us to go as far as we did. So us getting there, it really felt good. Losing is just a bump in the road. It's just give us motivation to go back and finish what we started.
Yeah. And do you think about that game very often, or is it one you just try to put out?
It's one I try to put out.
Yeah.
I feel like I played good that game, and it's something that I can remember as far as going there and performing how I performed in front of the big stage here.
So your senior year, obviously I'm not asking you to give away who they are, but do you have some colleges looking, and kind of what is your time frame of making a decision on if you play at the next level?
Yeah, I have a couple looking, and I want to see around the end of March, depending on what offers I get from different schools, to see which direction I'm going to go into.
So you really want to get through this season, obviously, before you make that choice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Well, man, good luck. We plan to be courtside Friday night as you guys will be taking on West Carroll or Bradford. Congratulations again on the 1,000-point club.
Thank you.
You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on Demand.
Very good, young man. That's what you're doing right here on Viking News on Demand. And I'm sitting here up at the top of this gym, and just across from the big tiger on the wall across the way, the Halls Tigers hosting District 13 Single A tournament tonight. And be sure to participate in our pregame poll tonight. How many points do you expect the Vikings to score? 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, or 90 plus? Alex, I almost called you. See, I'm used to Alex McFarland sitting next to me. I'm not used to having my little buddy Matthew with me tonight. Matthew, what do you think? How many points do you think they'll score? 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, or 90 or plus? 90 or more.
90 or more.
You think they're going to score 90 points or more?
Sort of. Yeah.
Sort
or less.
Well, no, you can't say that. Make a choice. You want 90 or more. That's what you said. That's good. I think they will be between 70 and 80 tonight, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It'll be a good night of basketball no matter what happens. I want to say thank you to our sponsors on the air tonight. Baskerville Funeral Home, Margaret Patrick Graves, who is a Humboldt High School class of 1981 graduate, and also AA Bail Bonding, statewide bail bonds with Miss Tammy Porter. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making this possible. All right, thank you again for being a part of the game tonight. And we got about 15 minutes. You can see there on the screen the time that we have getting ready for tonight's action. And I apologize for this tonight. We got some people that are really into this music, apparently. They're stomping their feet. Good grief. Camera will not stay still. I'll just put it that way. Here we go. We've got Coach Abb coming up in just a moment. Starting lineup tonight, what do you expect? Well, I know Kendrick Taylor. I expect him out there. Jeffrey Patterson, expect him out there. Stephon Shivers, I expect him out there. Fred Moore, I expect him out there. Now, where they have been kind of mixing it up, they've been putting Kavion Taylor in. I've seen Tobias Bell start. I actually saw one night where they gave the nod early to, I think it was Cavante Wedley. So we'll see who that fifth starter is tonight. Make sure you participate in that pregame poll. How many points will the Vikings score tonight? Matthew says 90 or more, and Matthew, 20% of the votes so far agree with you. 60% agree with me that it would be between 70 and 80, and 20% at the moment are saying 60 to 70 points. In the first quarter, we will put a new poll up, and we will take it down about 3 minutes into the game. So you're going to want to be ready to quickly participate in that poll, and it will be who will the leading scorer be. So we'll make sure and get that up. That's going to be between Jeffrey Patterson, Fred Moore, and Stefan Shivers. And then we will also put just an option up there for other. They only allow us to put 4. I would love to just put the 5 starters, but they would not let me do that. So we'll just put 3 up there, and then we'll put other for you to vote on that. So if you have not participated in the poll tonight, go ahead and do that in the pregame poll. How many points will the Vikings score tonight? Also, what we need you to do right now, sharing is caring. Share that feed on social media. We don't want to be the best kept secret in town, do we, Matthew?
No.
We want people to be on this broadcast, and so the broadcast will get out there by you commenting, liking, sharing. Share the Facebook post that we posted on Viking News On Demand. And I'll tell you what, Matthew, I'm kind of envious of those people sitting at home tonight because it is cold out there.
Yeah.
That rain has really changed the temperature, hasn't it?
Yep.
It's going to be a long night if all I get's one-word answers, buddy. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you joining us tonight. I've got 5 votes, and I've got 10 people watching, or 10 connections right now. So that means 5 of you out there haven't been able to vote yet. So why don't you get on in there and vote in the poll. The Vikings have headed back to the locker room for their final time before the tip-off tonight. And you can expect Fred Moore, the senior, to be standing at the half-court line ready when it comes time for the tip-off this evening. 12 minutes, 50 seconds is what we've got. So I'm going to play our last commercial. I'm going to play our last interview. Coach Ab from Monday night on. If you don't watch the podcast Monday night, you need to go back and do that. It was a great, great night of just talking Humboldt Viking basketball. And I appreciate that, Chris. Chris Stewart said he just shared it. I appreciate that so very much, Chris. And so Monday nights are Inside Humboldt Basketball with head coach Ronald Abernathy. It airs at 7 o'clock, and this is an interview portion of that. It was not the full show, but this is just a portion of that show, as you can check out right here, Coach Ab talking about the district tournament and this action that we're going to. Well, let's talk about that district tournament because it's coming. Matter of fact, some games are even happening within the next 24 hours, and we will know kind of who we're playing by, who wins coming up on Tuesday. Right. Now, obviously, you faced all these teams. You've took care of business in the regular season. We just got to keep playing and playing well. We play the winner of Bradford and West Carroll coming up. There was a question, and maybe it was the old way of doing things. I don't know, or they're getting confused with another time. But so the tournament takes place in one location. Right. Is there another opportunity to have another home game later on? So we're done.
Yes.
Okay.
Now there will be in the region.
Okay.
In the region, there will be an opportunity.
Yeah.
If we win.
Yeah.
Then we'll have a home game here in
the
region.
So that's probably what they're thinking of when they say, well, why aren't we playing at home? We're number 1 seed. You got to get to that regional level before you get back home. So, all right, well, now we look at the district tournament, and pretty much everybody expects it to be probably us and Middleton in that championship game. But you keep those kids focused, obviously, and they're looking at the next opponent, or really more probably not looking at the next opponent, just focusing on doing what they do well.
Exactly.
You've got, like I said, a great team. District tournament-wise, Halls is not necessarily a short trip. It's not the longest trip either, but it's kind of out there a little ways, and it's a different type of environment. Right. How do you prepare some of these kids? Maybe they haven't been in that district tournament environment yet. I think about Tyon and some of those that have come up. Do you have those conversations about here's how it's different, or what do you do as a coach there?
We pretty much do, but with this team, we're veterans at the district, so pretty much they know what to expect, and of course we talk about it. Yeah. About being focused and being tuned in, being disciplined, and of course but they know it's the nice thing about having a team who's been there.
So you win district. So like second place in district doesn't move on to regionals, or do the first 2 teams move on?
No, the Final Four teams, which are the semifinal teams.
Okay, so you're guaranteed regional play.
To regional play.
All right, so we're guaranteed regional play now. That makes a lot more sense because I was trying to figure it out the other day, and I was talking to somebody, and they were like, "Well, I think if we lose from any game from here on out, we're done." And I thought something doesn't sound right, but
no.
Yeah,
No.
so we're guaranteed to move on to the regional, but obviously you want to win because that gives you that home court advantage.
It does.
And really, the style of play, district to region, does that change much as far as who you face?
Yeah, I think competition's a little better.
Yeah.
I think competition's a little better, a lot more pressure, but I think the competition is a little better.
And it probably makes it a little more difficult because you haven't faced these teams this year.
Right. You haven't faced them this year. They'll be new to us.
Do you have a pool like – I know football has huddle. And basketball may use huddle too. I may be totally oblivious to that. But do you have a pool that you can go to and say, okay, this is what this player has scored this year. This is kind of their stats for the year?
No, not really. We don't. We have huddle.
Okay.
And, of course, we use it to a high level.
Sure.
And Coach Ingram's in charge of that, and we use huddle.
Yeah.
And, of course, when it comes to district and tournament times, we have gathered, himself, Coach Butler, Coach Varner, they've all gathered information on who we're going to play, including the video or film.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, good luck this week. We've got a game on it's Friday night this week.
Right.
And then if you win Friday, you get to play again on Monday.
Right.
And so that might kind of come in and mess this show up next week. So we might need to look and see kind of what we've got going. And we'll be in touch about what we need to do about a show for the following week. It may be better that we record on a different day so we can totally recap the district tournament and hopefully let people know who we're playing in the regional and letting them know how to get them home tickets. That's what we want. We want to make sure we're home. So.
Yes.
Oh, my. Anything you want to say to the fans going into district tournament? I know sometimes people may not travel to district tournaments, but, man, we need some fans there.
Yeah, we do. I just asked and implore our fans to come.
Yeah.
Come cheer these kids on. They worked hard this year.
Yes, sir.
We finished 18-8, right on target of what we were intended to do by playing a tough schedule before we got to district, and it's paid off. So I just say to the fans, come.
Yeah.
Cheer. Pull for these kids.
I know you're not playing on the same night. Normally, girls and boys play on the same night when we play home, and when you're playing away in the regular season. But, man, those girls have took care of business as well. Coach Green and his staff, man.
Oh, yeah. So they're the number one seed also. So,
number one, boys and girls.
Yes.
I need to get those records and see when the last time that happened.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see because I haven't recalled it since I've been here.
Yeah.
So I like to know when.
The closest to it, we were talking before the show, we were both number 2 seeds.
Yeah, we were number 2 seeds, and I want to think that was 2020.
Okay.
I believe.
We're going to pull that, and I'm going to know that answer the next time we sit in front of a camera. We're going to talk about that because that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Congratulations again. Great regular season, and look forward to district play.
Thank you very much.
Welcome in Friday night basketball live from Halls, Tennessee, the District 13A semifinal game between the Humboldt Vikings and the West Carroll War Eagles. And I'm sitting alongside Matthew Okerson tonight, my little guy, and Matthew, Amos, you remember Amos? Amos Cleaves?
Yeah.
Amos has commented on the post tonight, and he says, Vikings, let's win this game tonight. We want to get a win, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure do. No, it's cold outside, but it's definitely warm in here. That is for sure. And we're having a blast tonight getting things going. I hope you've been a part of this pregame show for the most of it. Tonight we've been able to play an interview with Fred Moore, Stefan Shivers, and Coach Abernathy. We'll play both of the players again at halftime, as we will only have time for that, I believe. We won't have time for Coach Ab. We are 4.5 minutes away from the start of tonight's action, and we are about to have to shut this poll down. But I got 14 people watching, and Matthew, only 6 people have voted so far, so let's get those votes in. Matthew, you said 90 or more points is what you expect the Vikings to play tonight, or score, rather. The poll says 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, or 90 or more. That is the poll tonight. How many points will the Vikings score this evening? In the first quarter, we're going to ask you, and we're only going to have it up for the first 3 minutes of the ball game, but we are going to ask you who will be the leading scorer for the Vikings tonight. And we will be asking whether it will be Patterson, Shivers, or Moore. And Matthew has his suggestion already, and we're going to talk about that, Matthew, in that first quarter. So keep holding that on. I don't want to give it all away, but Matthew, he thinks he knows. And you know what? He might be right. We'll just see. We'll see kind of how this rolls tonight. Thank you for joining us. Also, want to say a great big thank you again to our sponsors of the broadcast here tonight on Viking News On Demand. AA Bail Bonding, statewide bail bonds with AA Bail Bonding Company and Tammy Porter. And also, we want to say thank you to Margaret Patrick Graves. And we want to say thank you to her and Humboldt High School class of 1981, a graduate there. And then also, we want to say thank you to the Baskerville Funeral Home as well. Appreciate all of our sponsors for making this possible. And we're glad to be able to bring this game to you tonight. We've ticked under 3 minutes left in this pregame warm-up session, and it's going to be a great night of basketball. Matthew said he'd been to a game this year, and he said they won the game he attended. I hope you're good luck, buddy, because we need to win this one tonight. He's nodding his head like you can hear him on the.
Yeah, Dad.
Matthew's going to be my cameraman tonight. Not to throw him under the bus or anything, but I got to have some help. I did the girls' game by myself last night, and it's not easy to do. And so little man wanted to hang out with Dad tonight, so I promised him a personal pan pizza and some Skittles, didn't I?
Yeah, I was going to get the Skittles for at least.
Oh, okay. All right. See, always thinking about his sister. Look at there. Appreciate you joining us tonight on this Friday night. And we got a great night of basketball ahead this evening. The second game coming up will feature the winner of that game. We will be playing on Monday night. You think you'll come back with me Monday night?
Yeah.
You want to? Okay. We'll see. I don't know if we might be able to get everybody back. I don't know who all's doing what next week, but we'll try to make sure to have Monday night's game on if we can get this win tonight. I have a feeling we're going to be playing the Middleton Tigers, which will be a great district game. You ever seen them do that warm-up session right there, Matthew?
No.
So they're practicing bouncing that ball off the backboard there, and it's just a drill that they're doing to make sure that they stay on top of their game. Ooh, look at there. Fred Moore getting up. It's going to be a good one tonight.
Yep.
Here we go, 1:05 remaining. So when we get to 0, what we're going to do is, Matthew, you will bring the camera to center court, which will be right where that Tiger's at. You'll move it back. You want to go ahead and do that? You can.
Yeah.
He'll move that camera over for me and put that Tiger right in the middle of the screen. Good job, young man. Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, you passed the first test. All right, I'm going to add this scoreboard in here tonight, and we're going to be ready to roll. Let's see here. Let's drop that down just a hair. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night. Here we go. It's about time for some basketball. I'm going to go ahead and close that poll because it's time for us to get ready for the start of tonight's action. We're going to send it down to the court, and they're going to announce the starting lineups.
Father God, we thank you for allowing all of us to be here tonight. We just pray that we know that we sin every day and we fall short of your glory, but we pray that you just have mercy for us. Keep your hand over us. Protect all these players and coaches and referees and all the fans. And we just pray that tonight's games turn out great. And we just pray that we find your mercy, Lord. It's in your Son's name we pray. Amen.
So there you have it, folks. That is your starting lineup for tonight's ball game. Kendrick Taylor, Jeffrey Patterson, Kavian Taylor, Fred Moore, and Stefan Shivers getting the start and the nod for your Humboldt Vikings tonight. All right, buddy, you're going to want to bring that back to middle court there, center court to half court for us. And appreciate the little cameraman I got with me tonight. Again, Matthew. First game doing this, so here we go. You're going to want to stand, though, because it's going to be fast, okay? Keep that always on the person with the ball. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. It's the first quarter. We're about to get this going. And as I suspected, there is Fred Moore. And our referees getting things ready. And the toss-up is good, and Humboldt is going to get that tip. It'll be Fred Moore giving it now to Jeffrey Patterson. All right, going to the corner. Got it down low. Now there's Fred. There's a quick 2 points for your Vikings, and they're getting off to the races fast. It'll be Fred Moore with those points. And I'm going to get that poll going here as well. Who will be the leading scorer tonight? And the shot is up. It's no good as it goes out of bounds. So, Matthew, who did you think it would be?
Stephon Shivers.
He thinks it's going to be Shivers. I'm going to give you options of Shivers, Patterson, Moore, or another. Shot is up. It's no good, and that'll be Wes Carroll. So there you go. Vote on that poll. We're going to turn it off with 4 minutes remaining. So not a lot of time to vote on that one, but I don't want to give you too much time. Wes Carroll misses a three-point shot there. And, Wes Carroll getting the turnover on a sloppy pass. Uh-oh. And then Wes Carroll's going to turn the ball over. Jeffrey Patterson now in trouble. Got it to Kavion, though. Good job, son. Kendrick now got it back to Patterson. Humboldt with a 2-0 lead. It was Fred Moore who got those points, got it down low to Shivers. Shivers is going to get 2 points. And there's going to be a quick timeout. So that'll give you a little more time to vote in the poll. Make sure that you vote. We've already got a couple of votes in. And Shivers, Patterson, Moore, or another player. I'm going to keep it right here since we are very early on in this one. 2 points for Fred Moore, 2 points for Stephon Shivers. Why don't you turn it toward our guys here, and then we'll – good job. All right, Matthew's doing a great job tonight. 4-0, first quarter, 6:41 remaining in the first. They just took a 30-second timeout, which is what I thought. And we do not have commercials tonight, as we did not have commercials last night because we sold special sponsorships for this game. And so we're going to make sure that we keep things rolling like we need to. All right, here we go. Hey, you're not down there where the ball's at. Here we go.
I've got it.
It's okay. Shot is up. It's no good. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up higher. Keep it up higher, okay? Got it. Oh, pass was too far.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, that one went out of bounds. 6:27, 4-0, West Carroll basketball. Humboldt's just got to settle in here. 2.5 minutes on the clock to vote in our poll. Who will be the leading scorer? West Carroll with the basketball, trailing 4-0. Humboldt's defense smothering him, but he gets it in, and that'll be 2 points for West Carroll. Hey, keep it on the ball. Follow the ball. Here we go. Fred Moore gets it back to Kavion. Man, just playing sloppy so far to get this game started. Jeffrey Patterson for 3. It looks good, but it's not. It doesn't go in. Rebound, Stephon Shivers. Passed it to Fred. Fred couldn't hold on to it. And it should be, it's going to be Humboldt's ball. They're going to say it was deflected, apparently. Fred Moore puts it up. Nice spin move there. 2 more points for Fred Moore. West Carroll slowing things down just a little bit, but Kavion Taylor's going to come up and meet the offender there. Swinging it on around, got the 3 ball, no good, and it'll be a rebound by Kendrick. Kendrick passes to Kavion Taylor. Now they're going to beat that. That's okay, son. I'm going to turn your mic off for just a moment. There you go. You can clear that throat. Got it down low to Stephon. Oh, wow. There we go. Stephon Shivers got 2 points. 8-2 your score. Here we go. Hey, bring that down just a little bit, okay? Here we go. It's going to be a 3 ball, and it's blocked by Shivers.
Yes.
8-2. Okay, gave it back to Shivers. Puts it up, no good. Tip up, no good. Shivers, no good. Can't get his own rebound that time, and West Carroll. Oh, yeah. They're going to call that, I think, on Shivers. 4:33 remaining. Who's going to be the leading scorer in tonight's game? You got just a moment to get that in.
You can unmute my mic now.
It's on. Yeah, I believe they called that on Shivers. I missed that.
Where'd the ball go? Oh,
Yep, it was called on Shivers. That should be the first team foul. 4:28 remaining in the first quarter. Vikings lead by 6. Oh, nicely done. Here they come, back the other way. And it's going to be a foul. Okay, so see, son, you're pointing it to the ceiling just a little too much. Let's bring it back down. There we go.
No good.
And that'll send Kendrick Taylor to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. Here we go. First one's no good. Here comes the second. 4:17 remaining in the first. Here's the second foul shot. It's good. And so that'll add 1 point to the total, 9-2. Spin move, swinging it around. Now he's going to go inside. Shots up, and it's good. That's how you're going to have to do it there against this Viking defense. Somebody was out of place. 9-4. We're going to stop the poll right there. Here we go. Jeffrey Patterson takes the 3. No good. Rebound, West Carroll. 50% said Shivers. 50% said Moore, who would be the leading scorer tonight. Let's see.
Something's going on here.
Right now, Shivers and Moore both have 4 points. Driving in, West Carroll. Now he's going to give it out to number 40, who takes pump fakes, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Patterson. No, that was a rebound, Kavian Taylor. Kendrick now puts it back to Patterson. Patterson driving in. Nope. Tosses it over to Fred Moore, who puts it up. No good. Battling for the ball, and it'll be Jeffrey Patterson coming up with it. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that wasn't good for us, but it was good for West Carroll. I'm surprised they didn't call some sort of a foul there. It looked like some contact, but not enough to be called.
Yeah.
3:14 remaining in the first. There you go. Good job. Just slow down just a hair. Stay on that ball. Here we go. 3 ball, West Carroll. No good. Kendrick Taylor with the rebound. Now he's got it to Fred. Fred one hand passes it over to Patterson, and they're going to slow this down. Goes to the corner. They're going to get it down to Stefan, and that's 2 points. Real easy right there.
Nice.
That'll give Shivers 6 in the first quarter. It's 11-4. 2:43 remaining. Spin move. West Carroll goes straight to the basket, and wow. Hey, son, you're going too high. Just keep it down. Keep it down right there. You don't have to keep moving it up and down. There we go. Shivers down low. Misses the shot. Wow.
Yeah. We got it.
And that's going to be Kavian Taylor. Woo! 2 points.
Now West Carroll has the ball.
Yeah, West Carroll has the ball driving in. Going to bounce it out. Oop, kind of a weird-looking pass there. 3 ball, number 40. No good. It'll be a rebound. Kendrick Taylor. Now they're going to slow things down again, and that's fine. You definitely don't have to score fast. Stefan Shivers misses the shot, misses the second. Kavian's going to come up with it, and then it goes to West Carroll. Well, it's still on the floor. Wow. Should be a jump ball. Yeah. Jump ball is called. I don't see a possession arrow, so we'll see. I think it will go to West Carroll. Cavante Wedley checking in. Tobias Bell coming in. That'll put Kavian Taylor and Stefan Shivers on the bench for just a little bit.
All right.
13-6. 1:30 remaining in the first. Deep 3, no good. Almost went in, though. Great rebound by Fred Moore. Tossing it over here to the corner. Cavante says, no, I don't think I'll take that one. Gives it to Kendrick. Kendrick on the end. Drives in, takes the deep jumper. In and out. Rebound. Oh, wow. I think they just called that on Fred. That'll be the second team foul. That one actually is going to be called on Tobias Bell. Bring it down some. Keep it down. Keep it down. You're going to the ceiling with it. Here we go. 3 ball, West Carroll. It's blocked by Fred Moore. Got it to Fred. Puts it up. It's good. And there's 2 more points.
Yay!
Fred Moore and Stephon Shivers each have 6 points apiece. 15-6 is the score. 42 seconds remaining, and it's going to go out of bounds. No, he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. So, seconds remaining.
So, Dad, who got the foul?
It would be Jeffrey Patterson picking up the foul there. That will be the team 3rd foul. Good catch there, son. Shots up. It's good. West Carroll adds to their total.
If he's this.
Shot is up. It's no good, and Humboldt will get the basketball. Be a rebound by Tobias Bell. Jeffrey Patterson now coming down. Puts it up there in the corner. I thought he was going to take that shot. Patterson now goes in. Shot comes in and out. Moore puts it up. It's no good, but he's going to the line, shooting 2.
Rebound. So they're doing free shots on.
Actually, it's a foul, son. Yeah. All right, here we go. Shot is up. No good. Off the front of the rim. So Fred will miss the first. Here comes the second. Second one, no good. Wow.
Man.
Here we go. West Carroll. Good job on the defense there. Just couldn't quite come up with the turnover. Now Cavante comes up with it. Here comes Fred Moore. Boom!
I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
Oh, wow.
I seriously did not see that coming.
I'm not sure what they just called. They just called a foul against Humboldt. There's 4 team fouls. That'll be the second personal on Jeffrey Patterson. And at the buzzer, no good. We're going to take a break. We will be right back. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on Demand. Don't go anywhere, folks. More great basketball is. Welcome back in, everybody. Yeah, that looks good, son. 17-7 as we get ready to start the second quarter tonight. Vikings playing very, very good basketball in the first quarter. It kind of got off to a sloppy start, but I feel pretty good about where we are right now, and hopefully we can build off of that. What a dunk to end that quarter. Matthew, you've never seen a dunk like that, have you?
No.
Wait a minute. I think they just called something on Humboldt there. So it'll be West Carroll basketball, turnover Humboldt. Okay, something has happened. Here we go. Try not to move too quick. West Carroll just scored 2 points. Our video frame is freezing. Hold on, son. Hold on, son. Got problems with our video. It's going to be a miss. It'll be 17-9 is the score right now. There you go. Just try not to move too fast, okay? It'll be a missed shot. Oh, wow. Great heads-up play by number 40 of West Carroll, knocking it off of a Humboldt defender down there. I think it was Eli Moore who had it knocked off of him. So here comes some depth players here with Fred Moore staying in the game as well. Wow.
Oh, my God. I'm surprised that nobody got hurt.
Great defense. Fred Moore now with the basketball. Try not to move too fast, okay?
Okay.
Kendrick Taylor with it on the wing. Now it's going to be Cavante Wedley for three. It's good.
Oh! Did not see that coming.
Kendrick Taylor for three, and that'll give them 20 points.
Nice.
Not Kendrick Taylor. That was Cavante Wedley. I'm sorry.
Quickly.
Oh, he got fouled and the basket. I think that's going to be on Kendrick. We know it will be the first team foul. Let's see what number they put that on.
I think it's number 2.
No, there ain't a number 2 out there. It's number 3, Eli Moore. So number 3 picks up his first personal. It'll be the team first here. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound for Ed. Kendrick going to the basket. No good. Wes Carroll gets the rebound. 20-12. Wes Carroll trying to find a lane. Goes in, has the ball poked away. Got it to Fred. Here we go. Another dunk.
Woo!
Fred Moore, 2 more.
Kind of lost my ball there for a minute.
Wes Carroll with the basketball, trailing 22-12.
Nice.
Tobias Bell trying to come up with that turnover. Couldn't quite bring it in, but it will be Wes Carroll ball. Great effort on the defensive side of things there.
Yeah.
We are in the second quarter, 22-12. 6:07 remaining in the second quarter. And it's going to be a timeout. Let's take one with them. We will be right back. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on. Welcome back in. Here we go. 22-12, 5:53 rather, remaining in the half. Defense forces another turnover. On the floor for your Vikings, Kendrick Taylor, Kavian Taylor, Eli Moore, Stephon Shivers. Wait a minute, Kendrick's coming off, so let me start over. Kavian Taylor, Eli Moore, Cavante Wedley, Tobias Bell, and Stephon Shivers. Kavian now bumping it. Whoa, just called the charge on Kavian. And that'll be the team's second foul. Kavian will pick up his first personal. Actually, they just called that on Stephon Shivers.
Wait,
that
what?
will be his second personal. Kavian didn't get it. I thought it was Kavian, but it wasn't. Ooh. Puts it up. Missed shot. Humboldt Viking basketball.
I'd say this is some nice basketball.
Oh, yeah, great ball game here. Cavante Wedley puts it up, no good. Stephon Shivers fighting for the rebound, puts it up, it's no good, and he's going to the line, shooting 2. 5:23 left in the half. Lots of Go Vikings going up in the comments tonight. Thank you for being on the program. Want to say a great big thank you to our sponsors as well, and as we are getting ready here for a free throw shot, and he makes it.
He's getting ready for the second one.
We'll mention those sponsors here and let you see that.
He makes it.
And he made it. All right.
Nice.
24-12, 5:15 remaining in this second quarter. Going to go to his right, and Shivers trying to poke that ball out. They just called the travel on West Carroll. Humboldt Viking basketball.
I don't really know where the ball is now.
Humboldt outscoring West Carroll 7-5 in this quarter. Well, don't keep moving it around. Okay, you can keep the whole court right here in motion. There you go. Shot is no good. West Carroll basketball. Just always have the ball in the frame, and that's all we ask for, buddy. There we go. Going down low. Now he's going out for the three. No good, and it'll be Stephon Shivers with the rebound. Eli Moore puts it up. No good. Rebound, Fred Moore. Just called another charge.
But he still got the points, right?
No, you don't get those points. Fred Moore picking up his first personal. It'll be the team third. West Carroll just traveled, and it should be Humboldt basketball with 4:21 remaining in the half.
I see this is a pretty good game so far.
Yeah. Whoa, hold on. Get that ball in frame. There you go. Cavante Wedley for three, and it's good.
Yay!
27-12. Cavante Wedley connecting on his second three-point shot of the quarter. Oh, wow. Shots up. It's no good, and he'll go to the line shooting two. Coach Abernathy talking to the ref saying he is throwing his elbow. The ref won't even make eye contact. Now he's going to come over and talk to him. He's saying, sir, he is throwing that elbow. And that ref throws it on the other ref and says, well, that was his call. He was pointing over there to where the other ref was standing. So he's going to make that one 27-13. Here comes the second.
I hope.
See what happens here. Shot is up. It's good. 27-14. 4:01 remaining in this first half. Gives it to Fred. Fred puts it up. It's good. Fred Moore having a game and a half.
Great.
29-14.
Oh.
Three ball. And it's good. There it is.
Yay.
29-17. 29-17. 3:34 remaining. Here we go. Cavante Wedley. Going to go all the way across the court to Cavian. They're going to keep swinging it around. That was a wild pass, but Wedley's able to bring it in. Got it to Stephon, who gives it to Moore. It's in there.
Yeah. Great slam dunk.
That's his third dunk of the ball game.
Nice. Oh, when the ball game.
That ball's going to go out of bounds there, and 31-17. It should be West Carroll ball. Yeah, it is. 3:08 remaining in the half. Shot is up. No good. Rebound, Stephon Shivers. Fred Moore has 14 points in this ball game. Stephon has 6, but he's been in on a lot of plays. Wide open three for Wedley. It's good, and here we go. Wedley now has 3 3-point shots. 34-17. Let's bring it down just a little bit, son. There you go. Going, takes the shot. Beautiful jumper. Mid-range jumper puts him at 34-19. Good to have Miss Graves on with us tonight, and I apologize. Oh, wow. What a three.
Nice.
Cavante Wedley, another three. And I apologize to Miss Graves on the typo. I will get that corrected before we move forward, but I won't be able to get it corrected in the middle of the game. A missed layup there by Kavian Taylor gives the ball back to West Carroll. Ooh, careful. Don't foul. Just don't foul. Ball is on the floor. West Carroll's able to retain possession. Wide open three for number 40. No good. Rebound, Wedley.
Nice. They're going to slow this down a little bit.
Here we go. Got it inside. That's Fred Moore putting it up easy.
Woo!
2 points for Fred.
That is a really good point.
Now they've extended their lead to 20 points. Oh, they're going to call that foul on Fred. Fred Moore picks up his second personal. That'll be the team fourth.
I knew you were going to say the fourth.
Yeah. And Fred will have to take a seat. Tobias Bell checking in. So on the floor for your Vikings, Eli Moore, Cavante Wedley, Stephon Shivers, Kavian Taylor, and Tobias Bell. And I had miscounted. That is the 5th team foul. It's going to send the young man to the line, shooting 2 free throws. I see number 32, Carnell Allen, looking to come in the game. Here comes the first of 2 free throws. Shot is up. It's no good. Carnell Allen's going to check in. Stephon Shivers is going to stay out. Who's coming? Okay. I was going to say, who's coming? Stephon Shivers is coming out. Okay. Because for a minute there, I wondered what was going to happen. He just kind of gave him a slap and started walking toward the court again. Good to see Eric Porter on with us tonight. He says, Viking for life. Thank you for joining tonight. 39-19. They're slowing it down. Yeah, they sure are. 1:10 remaining, Matthew, in this first half. And it's pretty much been all Vikings this quarter. Under a minute. West Carroll's just happy to stand there with them. Now they're going to move around just a little bit, setting up their defense. Time has ticked down to 45 seconds remaining in the first half.
Well, I think this is a great game.
Yeah. Appreciate you sharing the broadcast tonight. Sharing is caring. Get that feed out there. Comment, like. If you haven't subscribed to the Facebook page, lots of Viking athletics on our page every week. Make sure and join us for Coach's Show. Now, this week it will not be on Monday night because if they win this game tonight, it looks like they are going to, they'll be playing in the championship game right here in Halls Monday night, and we will be here. Great shot. Great shot. 2 points for Eli Moore.
And the ball's moving.
West Carroll
has the ball.
3-pointer at the buzzer, and that is your first half. 41-19 is the score. 41-19. We'll be back with first half totals coming up here in. Welcome back in, and we lead at halftime 41-19. 41-19, and Humboldt, I mean, they really put it on. They scored 24 points to West Carroll's 12, so they doubled the points. And a great game so far, and I agree with Renee, great lead as we go into halftime. Leading scorer of the night right now is Fred Moore. Coming in second is Cavante Wedley. His 4 3-point shots in that second quarter is what brought us there. And then you have, from there, you have Stephon Shivers with 6. And then Kavian Taylor, Eli Moore with 2, and Kendrick Taylor with 1 point in that first half. We're going to play, let's see. Let's play Fred Moore first. I played Stephon Shivers first earlier. Let's play Fred Moore first. And then we will come back and play Stephon Shivers next. Here is Fred Moore talking about senior night and reaching the one. We're sitting alongside here now the senior guard Fred Moore, who has had an incredible, really couple of seasons, a kind of breakout your junior year as well as going into the senior year, and was able to get a commemorative ball the other night of 1,000 points. And Fred, for you not to have played basketball in your 10th grade year, that is quite an accomplishment. What was going through your mind when they told you? Well, let's first off, who told you when you reached that 1,000 points?
Coach Ingram.
Coach Ingram. All right. I'm going to let you pull that. If you could pull that mic up just a little bit closer there, that'll work probably a lot better for us. So Coach Ingram told you what was going through your mind. Did you expect that, or had you kind of been keeping up with something on the side?
I expected it.
Yeah. Been quite a year. Now, I don't remember last year. There is an element of your game that has kind of shown more this year, and you may have had it last year and I didn't notice it, but when did the dunk become part of kind of Fred Moore's game?
I had it a little bit last year, but this year it started standing out.
Yeah.
I became more consistent with it.
Sure. And obviously I know that you get the same 2 points whether it's laying it up or dunking, but there's just something different obviously for the player itself, and I know that's a lot of fun in the game. Man, senior night, the 1,000-point commemorative night, you came out firing. That first quarter, you totaled 11 of your 17 points in that first quarter. Just a little extra motivation that night with it being senior night and all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Had a lot of family here as well.
A lot.
What's the farthest you think a family member came?
Maybe about 3-4 hours.
3 or 4 hours away. Wow. That's amazing. Well, we are heading into district play. This is your senior season. Do you approach the district a little different this year than you did last year? And if so, how do you approach it?
I approach it different. Last year I took it very serious, and I feel like I stood out around that time.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was very important.
Sure. District 13 has got a lot of good teams, but you all have really, really rose to the top this year, being undefeated. And obviously now going into the district tournament, the record's kind of reset. And it doesn't matter if you were 10-0. If you go into game one and you lay an egg, it's just that would be a terrible way to end the senior season. And I know you guys are really, really focused on this team. You're going to be either playing Bradford or West Carroll. Do you go to the game and watch the game, or is that just totally out of your mind? You're just focused on your game right now.
I'm just focused on mine.
Yeah.
I feel like we should know what we're coming up against because we played them.
Sure.
We should know what we're getting into.
Sure. Senior year, you have to balance a lot of distractions around. Obviously, having the kind of seasons you've had the last 2 years, going to the state tournament last year, we've got it in our sights this year. That's obviously where we're wanting to get back to. What did it feel like? I know it couldn't have felt good. You made it to the tournament, but I could see it in you and Stephon and Kendrick and all those guys. When you walked on that big court, there's nothing that really prepares you for that moment. And then to lose that game, how do you use that as motivation coming into this season?
It's like going into last season, we were really the underdogs. Nobody expected us to go as far as we did. So let's get in there.
Yeah.
It really felt good. Losing is just a bump in the road. It's just give us motivation to go back and finish what we started.
Yeah. And do you think about that game very often, or is it one you just try to put out?
It's one I try to put out.
Yeah.
I feel like I played good that game, and it's something that I can remember as far as going there and performing how I performed in front of the big stage. Yeah.
So your senior year, obviously I'm not asking you to give away who they are, but do you have some colleges looking, and kind of what is your time frame of making a decision on if you play at the next level?
Yeah, I have a couple looking.
Okay.
And I want to see around the end of March, depending on what offers I get from different schools, to see which direction I'm going to go into.
So you really want to get through this season, obviously, before you make that choice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Well, man, good luck. We plan to be courtside Friday night as you guys will either be taking on West Carroll or Bradford. Congratulations again on the 1,000-point club.
Thank you.
And we're sitting down today with junior Stefan Shivers, who was just awarded on a Thursday night of last week the 1,000-point ball that they gave to you in commemoration of that 1,000 points that you've reached in your Viking career. And, Stefan, that's quite an accomplishment, thinking that, this is just your junior season. You've also got over 500 rebounds. What was going through your mind when they told you finally you'd reached these accomplishments?
Just the best feeling ever, something that I've been waiting on that want to reach. That's
Yeah.
one of my goals for this year.
And a lot of people right now, I know you're getting a lot of football attention, but these stats are not anything for anybody to look beyond by anything. You've gotten actually to start as a freshman, which has actually helped you obviously make those adjustments. But, man, this last week, you guys finished up undefeated in the district. Got your eyes set on tournament play. Looking forward to who you're going to get to play on Thursday of this coming week. But what do you think has been the biggest part of you being able to reach that 1,000-point goal? Like, what part of your game has helped you the most?
Really, it come from my teammates. It can't be done without them. So them passing me the ball and me getting their rebounds, it come from them. Now,
learning how to rebound. That don't just happen. I've seen tall guys and still not be able to rebound. And I watched one in junior high the other night, 6'5", but he struggled getting the ball. And it may have just been our players were playing really well. They've actually played our junior high team the other night. But what is key? If somebody's watching this game, let's just say it's a young 5th, 6th grader that's about to come into junior high basketball, what is key for them in learning how to box out and get that rebound?
You just got to put a body on them and jump.
Okay.
Keep them behind you.
Now, one thing I see that you've grown in this year, too, is you've not gotten into foul trouble as much this year. Last year, quite a bit of time was spent on the bench, because you get into early foul trouble. We've had a few games, but every good player has that. What is key there? What's kind of helped you turn the page on the foul situation?
Just learn to settle down and play basketball for real.
Learning which sport you're playing. Some things are allowed in football, which you can't. Yeah. Man, I know you had some family that was here on Thursday night to commemorate the 1,000 points, and you've got a lot going on in your young life here heading into the district tournament. I know you guys are waiting to see the results between, I've got it here, West Carroll and Bradford. Both of these teams, you guys swept in the regular season, but I'm pretty sure you're hearing it from coaching staffs. You're 0-0 at this point. It's one and done. If you have a bad game and you get beat, man, that would be a major disappointment. What is your focus going into the district tournament to make sure that you don't come out of there with a very disappointing end to the season?
We just keeping the main thing. Just we know our goal, so we know what we're trying to get to.
Is there talk among you guys, and I know Coach said it's probably mostly in their heads, but he has heard a little bit of the talk, but when you were playing that final game, you had 2 seniors on your team. I know Tamara Patterson on the girls, but on your team you had Carnell Allen, Fred Moore. Both of those guys played their final home game in the regular season here in the. Welcome back in, everybody. That is the buzzer. I'm sorry I had to cut that interview about a minute short. On your screen, there's our esteemed school superintendent. Right there, Dr. Janice Epperson sitting alongside there in the yellow shirt is George Arbrough, the athletic director, and Bishop Joe Montgomery, Mr. Joseph Montgomery right there. So there we go. We'll zoom it on out there for you, Matthew, and we're ready for the second half of ball, buddy. You ready?
Yeah.
Third quarter coming your way next. Let me go back to this preview here so we can throw that scoreboard back up, and then there we go.
I got to keep my eye on the ball.
All right, yeah, here we go. Patterson coming up with a steal. Third quarter starting off your Viking way. Shot is up, no good. Fred Moore tips, no good. And I think it's going to be a foul. It's going to be on, I think, number 50 or 40. It's going to be on number 40. That'll be his second personal. That'll be the team first. Got it to the corner. Jeffrey Patterson pulls it up. It's good.
Nice.
And did they just call a foul? Okay, let's see what happens. Basket's good. They're going to call a foul.
On who?
That's going to be against West Carroll on the floor.
That was nice.
So there you go. Jeffrey Patterson gets the 3. Vikings get the ball back. 44-19.
Oh.
Got it down low. Stephon Shivers puts it up and in. 2 points. 46-19, just like that. A quick 5 points for your Vikings. Vikings playing defense here. And here comes Fred Moore. Fred Moore gives it to Patterson. Patterson now, the ball is loose, but Patterson's going to come back and get it. Going to kind of reset things here, and coaches are hollering for players to move around and look at what we can get set. Deep three, and it's good.
Nice.
Jeffrey Patterson for three.
That's the best score I've ever seen tonight.
Uh-oh.
They're slowing things down a bit.
It's going to be a timeout. So we are in the middle of a timeout. And if you know my son, you know he's a jokester, all right? And I'm going to turn that camera there. So, Matthew, here we got just a few seconds. I'm going to give you a chance to tell a joke. What joke you going to tell?
What's a mummy's favorite music?
What is a mummy's favorite music? I know this because you've told it to me before, but why don't you tell everybody listening?
Rap.
Oh, boy. Oh, my. Appreciate you joining us on this Friday night. 49-19. 6:49 remaining in this third quarter. And your Vikings are running away with it in style right now. 49-19. And in this quarter, 6 points for Jeffrey Patterson and 2 for Stephon Shivers. 2 threes for Jeffrey Patterson there. It was Cavante Wedley connecting from beyond the arc. In the second quarter, he knocked down 4 threes. But this one here is Jeffrey Patterson. The Vikings will be on defense to start this possession here. Now, here we go.
West Carroll has the ball.
West Carroll moving around. Now they're going to try to give it out to, oh, nice steal. Jeffrey Patterson with the steal, puts it up, and it's good. No, he missed it. But he's going to go to the line shooting 2.
All right. They give it back to another thing. Right?
Yeah, it's going to be Patterson. Patterson's going to shoot 2 free throws, so let's see what happens here. It's good. 50-19, 6:33. Here's going to be the second free throw as Patterson makes the first. He's really having a great quarter. That's 7 points. Here comes a second, and it's good. Knocks it down.
Really great. It's a really great free throw.
All right, here we go. Defense. Got to play good defense. And easy 2 points for West Carroll. 51-21.
Slowing the ball a little bit down.
That pass is going to get tipped. And Shivers going to the basket. Puts it up. And it's... Wow. I thought that one was going to go in. It didn't. And they missed the 3. Here comes Fred Moore. Getting it down to Patterson. Ball is missed, or shot is missed. Kendrick misses the shot. Patterson misses another shot. Man. Vikings going back on defense. And West Carroll makes something of it, 51-23. Taylor gives it to the other Taylor. 3 ball for Patterson. Look at that.
He makes it.
Another 3. Vikings lead 54-23. 5:17 remaining in the third. Goes for the 3 for number 13. It's no good, and Fred Moore gets the rebound. It's coming back the other way. 3 ball for Taylor. No good. Kavion. It's going to get, okay. It's going to be a foul on West Carroll. I think that foul is going to be on the floor. Yeah, to be the first call foul on number 14. It'll be their team 4th foul. Be a turnover there. West Carroll basketball. (54-23), 4:57 remaining in the third.
I think this is going to be a good game.
Here we go. Shot is up. It's
and
good.
He makes it.
That was Patterson again.
West Carroll has the ball.
Shot is up. It's no good.
Somebody might have got hurt in there.
I think that's going to be a foul on Kendrick Taylor. He will pick up his first personal. That'll be the team first. Actually, no, they did not. That was on Kavian Taylor.
There's two Taylors on the thing, and I am getting confused with which one's which.
First free throw is up and in. 56-24, 4:29 remaining in the quarter. Kendrick Taylor will take a seat.
Getting ready for the throw.
Here comes the second free throw. It's up. It's good. So, just like that, it's a 31-point lead. Patterson for three. No good. West Carroll gets the rebound. Going to call a foul on number 5, Hobson. Zolan Hobson picking up his first. It'll be the team's second.
I think.
Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Tobias Bell. Hobson's going to give it to Patterson. Patterson goes up. It's good. 2 more points for Patterson in the quarter. Somebody's asking, how old is my son? He is 7 years old. He's doing a great job with the camera tonight. Shot is up, no good. And it'll be a rebound by Wedley. Patterson now with the basketball. They're going to call the foul on West Carroll. That'll be the 5th team foul on West Carroll in this quarter with 3:41 remaining. Whoa, wait a minute. I think they moved a little too fast. Should have been shots.
It's free throws.
Yeah, they'll send Patterson to the line, shooting 2 here. Shot is up. It's good.
I think this game is going to be pretty good.
So Miss Bessie Hunt is telling you, Matthew, you're doing a great job with the camera.
And I think it was me.
It was. He made it 60-25. Here we go.
Nice. 2 free throws made.
3 ball. No good. And Shivers has it bounce off his chest into the hands of Tobias Bell. 2 points.
Yeah, he made it.
Yes, Zolan Hobson, 2 points. And a nice 3.
Makes it. And he makes it.
That's right.
Oh,
And there's another one.
It.
Stephon Shivers for 2.
And he makes it.
Stolen by Shivers. Puts it up and in. The big boy got him a couple of points there.
That's a great throw. And that's a great hit.
2 points for West Carroll, and that foul's going to go, I believe, son. That one's going to go on your man, Stephon Shivers. He just picked up his 3rd, I believe. Well, they're saying it's only his 2nd. Okay.
Wait. They're giving free throws.
Yes. He made the basket, so he'll only get one here. Amos says Matthew's doing a great job. I agree. I appreciate the help tonight. I'll tell you, it's not easy doing it all. I did it last night, but it is not easy. All right, here we go. Misses the free throw. It'll be Humboldt basketball. Deep three for Patterson. Bounces off the rim, and Humboldt's going to keep the ball. Got it to Zolan Hobson. Hobson gives it to Patterson. 3 ball for Wedley. No good. That's going to be Shivers. Puts it up and in.
Great points on Shivers. Oh my. Oh, something just happened here.
Yeah, he made the basket, but it'll be a foul.
So he doesn't get the point.
68-32. Oh, he does get the points. He just gets a chance to add one. That foul was called on Cavante Wedley. It'll be his first personal. This is now the team 4th. Shot is up, and it is good. 68-33.
I think this game's going to be a pretty good game.
Well, buddy, it's almost over.
Oh, it's almost already the 4th quarter?
We'll start the 4th quarter in a moment. In about a minute 53. Shot it, no good. Rebound, Bell. Here comes Wedley. Shot a deep 3, no good, and Bell will come up with the rebound. Gives it to Cavante Wedley for an easy 2 points. 70-33, 1:25 remaining. Cavante Wedley gets the rebound. That's going to be Patterson. Puts it up, no good. Yeah, they're going to call that, I think, on Tobias Bell. Yeah, Tobias Bell picks up another foul. That'll be his 2nd, I believe. And that is the team 5th. I know it's the team 5th, and it is Tobias Bell's 2nd.
Great game so far. Great game so far.
Here we go. 3 ball for West Carroll. No good. Rebound, Stephon Shivers. I will be surprised if we don't have a running clock in the 4th quarter. Shivers puts it up. It's in. 2 points.
Nice. Great game.
Under a minute. Now down to 44 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter.
They're just playing think fast.
Here we go. 72-33.
This game's a good game.
Cavante Wedley slowing it down. They want that last shot. Zolan Hobson now get it. They're just going to toss it around up top. Now he's gave it to Eli Moore, and it's time to get going. We're down to 10 seconds. It's been a pretty quick 3rd quarter. West Carroll comes up with the basketball. And almost goes in. Wow, what a shot. We're going to be back here in just a moment. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News On Demand. We're starting the 4th quarter.
How did the frog get to work?
How did he get to work?
It hopped. to it.
There you go. There's Matthew the Jokester getting us started in the fourth quarter. We lead 72-33. 72-33. It should be, I'm going to say it's West Carroll basketball. No, it's going to be Humboldt basketball. We're going to be right here in the half court. So you got it right where we need to be, son. Good job.
I hardly see the ball in the thing.
Yeah. You're doing great.
And those refs look like zebras on this thing.
Okay, careful. Here we go.
There it is.
All right, they do have Fred Moore back in the game.
West Carroll has the ball.
Here they come. Shots up. It's good.
Oh, my.
All right.
I think they're in position for what they want to do.
Shot is up by Kendrick Taylor. No good, and that'll be Fred Moore down low. 2 points, Fred Moore.
Yeah. Nice. I think we've won the game. The game is won.
Here we go. Deep shot. No good. It'll be airballed. West Carroll trying to save it. Goes right to Eli Moore, and then it goes back to West Carroll. Shot is up. It's good.
Oh.
All right, Cavante Wedley gives it quickly to Fred. Fred back to Moore. He almost pulled it up. Wedley then gets the open three. No good. West Carroll basketball.
There's the ball. That is it.
Shot is up. No good. West Carroll gets it back, and it's good. 74-39, 6:18 remaining.
And I think Humboldt has the ball.
Yes, they do. Cavante Wedley tossing it across the court. That'll be Kendrick Taylor. He's going to take that 3 ball. And it's good. 3 ball for Kendrick Taylor.
Yes. Great game so far.
He shot a few of them, but that's his first one to go through the hoop tonight. 77-39. West Carroll. Deep 3. No good. Rebound, Fred Moore. Got it over Kendrick Taylor now, tossing it over to Wedley. Wedley pivoting on that foot, has the ball poked away, gives it now to Moore. Kendrick Taylor fakes the 3, drives in, takes the shot, no good. Tobias Bell puts it up and in.
Yeah.
Tobias Bell will get his first 2 points of the night. And looks like a timeout is there. So we'll keep it here, 79-39. Actually, no, it's not a timeout. I'm sorry, it was just a whole new team coming in almost. All right, so they have on the floor for your Vikings, number 33, Tyon Campbell. Number 5, Zolan Hobson. Number 24, Keziah Curry. Number 25, Cavante Wedley. And number 32, Carnell Allen. Shot is up, no good for West Carroll. Rebound, Zolan Hobson. It'll be Keziah Curry up top. Going to go all the way across to Zolan. Now going down low. That'll be number 33, Tyon Campbell. Turning the ball over there. Giving the ball right back to West Carroll. 40-point lead. West Carroll puts it up. No good. And
West Carroll still has the ball.
yeah, Wedley tipped it out. Uh-oh. Tyon Campbell now coming up with the rebound.
We got it.
Giving it to Curry. With 4 minutes remaining, the Vikings are just running out time.
Come on, you guys.
Here we go. Carnell Allen, the senior, has his pass tipped. What a play by Tyon Campbell, just hitting the ball. And Just buys a little more time for a Viking to run to the ball. All right.
So what's going on?
Fred Moore, is he coming back in? No. So they had somebody check into the game. 31, Jaden Coleman coming into the game. Curry moving to his left. Jaden gives it to Tyon. Campbell now takes the shot. He's fouled. Time is ticking down. That's the third foul on number 40. It'll be the first team foul in the fourth quarter. And he makes the first. 80-39. All right, so 50% thought 70-80. Nobody voted 80-90. Matthew, 12% voted with you, said 90 or more points. Let's see what happens here tonight. We now have 81 with 2:40 remaining and running clock.
We still might have 90.
You might. West Carroll puts it up, no good. Humboldt with the basketball. Jaden Coleman with the rebound. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
Got loose. Let him loose, boys.
Also, number 22, Jacavius Graves has come in. Graves now with the basketball, giving it back to Curry. What are we doing?
Ooh. Good move.
Coleman has his shot blocked. It'll be Humboldt basketball. I hate to disappoint you there, Muddy, but I don't think we're going to get to 90 points tonight. But it's been a great night of basketball. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you that.
Kendrick Taylor ended the night with 4 points. Eli Moore has 2. Look at that. Oh, defense. They're on the floor. Going to call jump ball. 17 points for Jeffrey Patterson, by the way. 2 points for Zolan Hobson. 2 points for Kavian Taylor. 14 points for Cavante Wedley. 18 points for Fred Moore tonight. 2 points for Tobias Bell. Oh, wow. 16 points for Stephon Shivers. They just called a tech is what it is. They've called a tech. Get it back up so they can see the shot, son.
I'm waiting.
Put the ball goal back in the frame. There we go. Tyon Campbell shoots the first and misses.
I'm really nervous right now.
Here we go. Second shot. No good. Off the front of the rim. And it'll be Humboldt basketball. I agree, Renee. Great game tonight. 81-39. We're down to 50 seconds remaining. Clock is running. All right, we're about to wrap this up, and I will not be doing a post-game show because there are people that will want this box as soon as we can get finished up. Shot is up, no good. Graves misses the 3. We're down to 22 seconds remaining. No good. Actually, he got it. 81-41.
That was a great shot, but not for long.
And that's your game, 83-41. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We'll keep you updated on when the next broadcast is going to be. I know I personally cannot make it back tomorrow night, and my backup cannot make it tomorrow night, so we will not be broadcasting the game tomorrow evening. However, I'm going to work on trying to get some updates as far as text updates out on our social media after each quarter. So thank you so much for being a part of tonight's broadcast. We will update you. I plan to be back Monday night for sure for the boys' championship game. I feel like we're going to be playing Middleton. Middleton is coming up next. We will not be able to broadcast that game tonight. Thank you for joining us this evening. God bless, and hope you have a great rest of your evening.